this video, we're going to go over using the MIDI out on the Polyend play. Since this video is based on the previous videos, make sure to watch the other ones to understand how the basics work. The play's MIDI out is currently plugged into the MIDI in on my Yamaha RM1X. So we can see the buttons here are green. That means we're in the audio mode. So we press shift and see patterns or audio and MIDI. We just press that. Now we let go. Now we can see it's purple. So now we're in Midi mode, so let's go over all the features and how to set it up. So first, be aware there's a lot of options in settings. So you just press the knob here. You can see Midi. So there's all sorts of different options. So I'm just using it on something already pre-set up. Now we also have CC mapping up here, so we can change to any channel and assign CCs for specific knobs. So I didn't change any of those values, but a lot of them already work automatically with the Yamaha RM1X. So the knobs now don't react exactly the same. We have to approach this in a different way because now we're not manipulating samples anymore. So as usual, you just have to set up our parameters first. So let's just start by picking a MIDI channel. So how to do that, you just press the sample knob, and now we can see what channel we want to use. So on track 9 of the RM1X, I have set up a synth. And what I want to do is listen to it. So I just press view. We can see our keyboard. So we have 2 octaves, 1, 2 octaves, and here's the white keys, and here's the black keys. This changes the octave. So we just press a key, and we can hear that synth. Okay, so we have our synth. Let's just put it in right here. Let's press play. Now I can select the whole thing. If I press filter here, I can change the filter. And resonance also works. So turn it down a little bit. And also choose volume here. It says velocity, so I can turn that down a little. That's kind of nice. Now what I can do, let's unselect by pressing shift. Let's hold down shift. Let's choose just a couple of notes here. Now we can change the note length. So right now it's one pad. So we can bring it 50, 25, 0. Maybe make this one a little longer. Maybe this one even longer. Make it like 3. We can also change that cutoff. I can also have live record and then change the CC from there. And also go and change the resonance. So we want to mess with beats, for example. I have a drum kit set up on channel 1. So let's go to view. Okay, that's not what I want. I want to go down an octave. So let's just make a really basic beat. Just putting in the kicks and the snares. Okay, but now I want hi-hats. So we're just going to throw in some hi-hats here. So this, now if I change the filter on just this track, it's going to change it on all of it because it's all the same MIDI channel. So I guess what I could do is see if we can randomize. Can't do velocity. We can randomize the filter. That might sound kind of cool. Press save, locks it in. And we can go to chance. So we have play step, random note, that can really change the beat right there. That's pretty crazy. Make that maybe even less, 10%. Just to bring a little bit of interesting changes there. Random octave up, same thing. Pitch bend. Cut off CC, so that's the filter. Repeat, so we can actually make it do random repeats here. That's pretty interesting. Let's only do it on these. Actually, let's just disable it for here, and then just leave it for here. There's also humanize. Let's leave it on random repeat here. So I'm going to go back to another pattern here. So in this pattern, I already made a palette, which you can see right here. And this is actually kick, snare, hi-hats, and then all the different synth tracks that I have set up. So if I want to make sure it's unmuted for now, and then I press the knob. So there's the drums. There's all of the synths that I can pick from. So what I can do is just mute it. Let's choose one of these synths here. We're just going to put it right here. Now what I want to do is just add in some notes. Let's just do every other note here. Okay, let's press play. Now what I want to do is go in here. Let's turn up the cutoff. Now we have our beats here, so I already selected those. Let's pop it right here. You can go in here, change the note. Just turn it here. Let's actually try, see if reverb send changes it. That doesn't work. Now, just like everything else, I can move, micro move different. Just change different things here, just to change the beat a little. Shift and change the note, and change it different octaves. Shift note, bring it down an octave. Bring it down one more. Change the filter. Turn up the resonance. Let's actually make some of these repeat. So choose this, this, and this. Repeat type on. Change the hits. Filter. Do down. I want to find like a clap, so let's choose here. I just picked up from that channel. There's a clap. So let's go through the patterns and see what I made here. Okay, so we see here I have some pads and they have longer note values. In order, so what I had to do is I had to select these, and we have track speed. See, it's at a 1/4. if we go to a note here and we look at volume, note length is set to 16 steps. So if we just look at it again, it's progressing through. That's at 1/4 step. So that's what you'd want to do with pads. And also solo the tracks. Alright, now let's look at the next track here. Now it's going to wait until it's done with this long pattern, and then it's going to switch. So I have two different drum tracks here. Between these variations here. I can go in here, let's say I can add different notes here. So I just picked a random melodic one here, and then I'm just going to press view. Yeah, you can just mess around with all this, and then you can kind of mess it up a little. So let's just go in here and change the length of the tracks here. Change the play mode. I'm going on a different track here. So more melodic possibilities, the same thing, I can just go in here, hold down a note, change the note. I can go in and change the length of the note. Depending on the settings on the synth, it may or may not react to it. And so I went in here and I just had copied that variation. So again, there's other uses for your palette ideas. So I could maybe mute this one and just choose, let's just choose one. Let's stop here and then press the knob down. Okay, I want to use that. So it's selected now. Let's mute it. Now I'm just going to place it right here. So now what I can do in this row is just create some notes here. So I can like add higher notes here or something like that. There we go, channel 16. We can go in and change the notes. Now this whole time, all this signal has been fed into the Soma Cosmos and the hologram. So I'm going to turn that up and see what that sounds like. So I don't really like this pattern. Let's turn down that filter. I would change a lot about the notes that are being played. Then we can start adding a beat. cool thing is I can change the different channels here. So I can go here and change the channel to something else, and over here the channel is something else, and so on. So now I can select different ones, change the channel. Go in here, change this to a different note. Add more notes in the beat. Check out different pattern again. Go back here. Let's go in here. Let's play with the play mode. Now, as it's doing this, let's actually highlight some notes here and change the filter cutoff. You can also change that note length again, so let's try that, see what that does. Then panning. You can go through here, change the note. That also changes the drums. So yeah, we can do a lot with this. Messing around with the different sounds. That track length. Go in the view here, change the notes. Let's go back out of here. Change the track length to 6.